Alright, let's take a look on what they have to say, because honestly, I am really intrigued. Sorry if this is like, not really your style of seeing a lot of VR chat stuff. And I am too, like, I'm a little, kind of just a little tired, but just, I'll just leave my thoughts after the video or during the video, depending on, like, how much I have to say. Anyways, let's take a look. Okay.
Bruh.
The black
Okay, I
cat.
don't know why it wasn't
I've got a
capturing
lot
it.
of very fun
You guys didn't really
people.
miss
Black
anything in
Cat
the
is
beginning.
actually a fun place, to be honest.
The most popular yet controversial place in the virtual universe. Love it or hate it, it sits as the most favorited world in VR chat alongside a whopping 50 million
Well,
visits.
I can't hear it
Wow.
that well.
If you've ever gone as far as to even open up VR chat, you've probably seen it sitting at the top of the active
Alright,
worlds
there we
list
go.
for multiple years now. But what makes this world stand out from the others as the #1 place to hang out? And how is it possible that the #1 world is also the #1 most trashed, as the worst place to go in the game, especially as a new player? I'm here to dive into the story behind
I think it's a
VR
little
chat's most
exaggerated,
popular world and what to
but there
expect in our
are
virtual future from
toxic
evaluating
people in
it.
there.
This is the Black Cat.
The Black Cat. I'm pretty sure it's the whole
Before
VR
we
chat
dive
itself.
too far in, Nox Labs, the best VR everything marketplace online, is sponsoring this video to promote their Quest 2 starter package bundle, perfect to buy for your holiday Quest 2 needs. So
Alright,
let's travel back in
that
time
time's over.
to June 2019, a major transitioning point for VR chat as the original Quest and Rift S had only just come out a month before. And the Uganda Knuckles meme was finally dying out after blasting VR chat memes into widespread popularity all over the internet. This is when the Black Cat was uploaded to VR chat by a user known as Spooky Ghost Boo. At this point, the most popular worlds were ones such as the Great Pug, Gaia Night, and Lag-Free Box. All of these and more having their own phase of circling the spotlight as the most consistently poppin' places to go make friends and hang out. Some of these worlds just don't even exist anymore, and others just fell off the map, no pun intended, but when this world was uploaded, it was an instant success.
The thing that I think brought people in and kept them in to begin with is the layout of the world. And yeah, it has been kind of popular ever since, like, the second I made it.
Something
I'm pretty
about
sure it
Black
was
Cat
under a
really
different
resonated with
version
people
though,
at that
now I
time, and
remember.
there's key
Because
factors
the
that
logo looks a
contribute
little
to this.
similar
The sleek design is pleasing, and the colors feel warm and comfortable,
to
and
another
the key
world
areas
that I
are
used to
naturally
visit.
arranged in a way that brings a natural flow to the world.
I
The
think I've only
layout
been there
itself
once,
feels like a
but I
natural
can't exactly
parallel to
remember
one of
how the
other
layout
most
was, but I
successful
think it was
worlds by
more
pulling inspiration from the essential elements
sort
that
of
make
basic,
it so appealing.
kind of. But it was more like a bar, like an actual like outside
Seeing
bar.
a VR user was, almost like, I would say maybe from my experience, maybe 1 in 20, and everybody was always like, bow down, worship, you have VR. At the height of the Great Pug and the height of the Black Cat had pretty similar vibes, despite it being Quest or PC.
Honestly, the direct inspiration for this world was the Great Pug. It was like the main popular worlds that were like the inspiration for all my stuff. And a lot of people compare this to the Great Pug. It's got the same vibe, I guess.
But despite the similar vibes, similar popularity, and similar crowd of people being attracted to
I always
both,
went to the
Black
Gala
Cat
night,
implemented
or
something
Gaia
that
night, whatever it's
Pug
called.
didn't. The key
A
factor
lot.
in making it shoot to the top, which has made it double the number of both visits and favorites of the Great Pug over time, Quest compatibility. The original Quest was priced at only $3.99 compared to the much more expensive Rift and Vive that had launched 3 years prior for $5.99 and $7.99 respectively. This was a big
No,
difference
it's
in
at least
accessibility
1K
in
for the
relation
Valve.
to consumers' finances,
That's what
and
I'm
as
paying
well as
attention
the
to.
technology itself just getting better. All of this matched with the fact that for the very first time, anyone could go to the store and buy a VR headset that worked completely by itself without a computer. And I think you know where I'm
Without a
going with
computer,
this one.
I
Yes,
really
a
doubt
growing
it.
influx of VR users meant that VR chat's user count started to continually rise alongside it. And the kicker being that anyone can download VRChat on the Quest 4 completely free with their limited compatibility for the standalone option. As I'm sure you know, the Quest and Quest 2 run mobile Android hardware and just don't have the power behind them to run the same levels of world and avatar optimization that a PC can. Meaning a Quest player is only able to join specific worlds that compromise for this limitation. And the Black Cat is Quest compatible, the Great Pug is not. Easy difference. But the general spite against Black Cat did not fully manifest itself until we fast forward a year to October 2020 with the release of the Quest 2. The successor to the original Quest headset not only improved the specs themselves, but also dropped the price to a measly $300, just as affordable as a Nintendo Switch.
Oh no!
And with this happening right before the holiday season, well, you can imagine what happened next. Christmas. And with it, the birth of the Questies. Oh boy, the Questies. Up until this point, VR was something that was only really affordable to those with working jobs, so primarily adults. But now, little Timmy was asking for a VR headset for Christmas so that he could play Beat Saber. But what mommy and daddy didn't realize is that when Timmy downloaded VRChat, a free game that they didn't have to pay for, he was going to be dropped into the deep end of the physical manifestation of the internet itself.
Oh boy.
Can I get hip hats?
Okay, look, that nigga is high off the marijuana. I'm not gonna lie with you. Fucking childish Gambino ass. Nigga, your mic is muted, bitch ass nigga. Shut the fuck up. Before I get on you. Bitch, I really get on your ass, bitch ass nigga. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, bitch ass nigga. Look at your fucking avatar, my nigga. God, look at your ass, my nigga. You have thick ass thighs, my nigga. The fuck you gonna do with those thighs? Crush me, my nigga. Fucking let me suck your dick right now. Drop down, give me 10, my nigga. The fuck is you talking about, my nigga? That's why you a bitch ass moderator in the motherfucking quorum side this person, my nigga. You a bitch ass nigga. Bro, I swear on your motherfucking blog. You know where I live at? You know where I live at, Grove Street, my nigga. The fuck, nigga. I'll suck your dick right now. Doggy style,
Oh, those look freaky, to be honest.
VRChat's always been a big mix of different types of people.
Yeah, to be
from all
honest, like,
different walks of life.
the whole platform
You've
is
got
free.
You've got good, you've got
Anybody can
gross,
go in
you've
there,
got
in or out.
lit. But what happens when you dump all of them into a social application they've never played before? Well, likely they're gonna click on the most popular world that's right at the top. When you join a public lobby, it's like rolling the dice. You might end up meeting your best friend you've never even met. Or you might end up meeting someone who yells racial slurs in your face. And this is more prominent here than anywhere else. If you remember the string of clips I used to open up this video with, and those were totally candid takes I did of completely random strangers, by the way, all I asked was, what do you think of the Black Cat? And the most common answers I got were complaints about the kids, the racists, the crasher groups, the trolls, and the hyper-exaggerated chaos of this one particular spot. But the funny part about all of it is,
I mean, the last time
most
I
of
went
them
was
were
just,
in the Black Cat. If
I don't
Black
know, a
Cat
bunch
is
of
that bad, then why are you
yelling
here?
people.
I'm here for the crackhead energy.
And I kind of get it. There's something incredibly entertaining about watching the chaos unfold. Yeah, you're probably gonna hear slurs and you're probably gonna see some messed up things, but that's not necessarily all that different from the internet. And VRChat is an extension of the internet with the added factor of presence. Listen, when you're in VR, you're in it. You're immersed in a way that tricks your brain into thinking that the world and people around you are actually there, which is kind of the whole point. People are gonna hide behind anonymity to be annoying, say bad things, and you're gonna be there for it. But at the same time, VRChat gives people a way to express themselves in a way
But
they
it's good
weren't
quality
able to before. I know I said
sort
the
of
most common
content,
answers I got to my
to be
questions
honest,
were complaints,
to be
but
recording.
most people followed up by saying, but I met my friends there. And, but I met my friends there is a really beautiful thing. Just like
I don't
Nick
think you
has
can
did in
make
this
real
video,
friends in
a
here.
lot of
No,
people really
like,
blow their distaste for Black Cat out of proportion. It's not the world itself that has
I don't
any
think
ended
they're being
problem.
genuine
The
though.
world is
It's just
awesome,
kind
and
of
Spooky Ghost Boo now
that's
sells
just
VR
just
pieces
a
on
little
Made for Tech,
exaggeration.
which is a
Like, to be
crazy
honest, like,
testament to their own abilities.
what
But
really
a lot of
happens is that,
people,
like,
me
yeah,
included,
you meet
advise
somebody
people to
there,
stay
but then
away
they're
from the
just
Black
not.
Cat for your first VR chat experience. I still stand by that, and
I
especially
don't know.
now with the new
They're.
groups update, there's really great ways to get connected with friends
I don't want to say
and
the wrong
explore
word,
VR
so
chat. But
you
at
know,
the same
so I
time,
won't
I really appreciate
have to
what
deal with
Black
people
Cat
trying to
is.
like
It's not just a world, it's a
raid
mirror
on
of
me, try to
VRChat
like change
itself
my
and
mind.
its culture.
But
So don't be scared, but do be mindful that anything that can happen on the internet can and will happen in a virtual space too. So just think about the way you navigate the internet now and how you found this video. I promise if you take the time to do the same thing in VRChat, you'll also fall in love with stuff you never knew was possible before. Normally everything's not decked out in holiday decoration, but I kind of had to roll with it, so I guess it's the TVRS Christmas special. Thrill and I just had a giant Christmas rave at the TVRS
I think
studio,
I'm only
so if you
like
want to attend our future monthly events,
into the
then check out
Halloween
the
vibe.
Discord. Like and
The
comment
Christmas
for the
vibe is not
algorithm
really
and
much.
subscribe for more content just like this. If you want to support me making more videos, then of course check out my Patreon. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I've been your host Fia, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Can you tell me, using your piano voice, what do you think about the Black Cat world? Special thanks to this month's Patreon members
Okay.
and virtual.
Okay, to be honest, like, I don't know, like, visiting VRChat is just, I mean, you're gonna see a lot of stuff in there, but, well, not as much as 2018, because, like, there were less restrictions, compared to nowadays, I guess. I don't know if it's less people. I mean, yeah, compared to that year, like, yeah, it's gonna be less people, like, duh, because it's not as trending as it is now, because obviously, because like this place is more for like, you know, anime people and furries. I mean, that's pretty much like most likely it is like nowadays, because it used to be just like at random, like back in like I'm gonna guess like 2017 and 2018, where it's like, all right, it's a bunch of random people coming around here, and well, you know, going around and seeing different worlds and stuff, blah, you know, blah blah blah, and crashing sometimes. To be honest, like I don't know, like I just my opinion on this is just I feel like it's more for like they turn into like a content creation type of vibe, which is I mean, with nothing wrong with content creating, but like just this is more for like showing off. Like, if it's not good enough or not eye appealing, then forget about it. Like, because I feel like it's more for like Twitch streaming and like I don't know. I guess maybe a little bit of YouTube. I guess, but it's most likely for Twitch streaming. I'm not saying like they're changed, like they changed the game. It's just like it's evolved. I will say, like, a lot of things have happened, and you know, nothing wrong. It's just I just feel like it, like, in my opinion, well, this is my opinion, okay? Like, I'm not gonna try to cancel people, so don't cancel me for I don't know what I said to make you, you know, I don't know, triggered. I guess I will say this, that VR chat is like, to me, it's like more of a overused, overrated type of showing off like streaming cliche, and this is why I don't really stream on it. I rather choose to record, because you could do a lot of funny things when you don't have to worry about looking at the chat or you know, any of that stuff, because like you get distracted. Well, this is any other game. um I mean, it doesn't have to be VR chat only. Like, this is any other VR game that you're playing. I feel like it's more like a try hard type of vibe that I'm getting nowadays, which is not exactly the thing I'm going for. So I'm not into, like, you know, the rest of whatever people are doing out there. They're just doing their own thing. But like I said, that's just my own opinion. Like, I'm not trying to change people's minds, so don't try to come in here and change my mind about it. Anyways, definitely go check this content creator out. They deserve all the, you know, viewers and followings. If you guys are intrigued to see what they have to say about VR chat as well, and I think they are working from the community. So if you guys want to check that out, if you guys are into VR chat, definitely go check this channel out. Yeah, because I'm just a guy watching. I'm gonna leave it right there, and hopefully just see you guys on the next time. All right, take care, guys. I don't know if you could see that. Take care.
Now in my younger days I used to sport a jag. When I went to school I I carry lunch in a bag with the apple for my teacher, cause I knew I'd get a kiss. Always got mad when the class was dismissed, but when it was a session, I always